Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin, and I'm going to be using the Back to School Winston kit. It's so cute. I love the bright colors and all the fun little patterns. I'm not going back to school or anything like that. I just wanted to use this kit because I don't have anything going on this week that's special, and this kit is just too adorable to not use this year. For my pens, I have a TWSBI Eco to write on the planner paper, and to write on sticker paper, I have my Zebra Sarasa Gold in the Zebra Sarasa Grand in the gold barrel. I'll have all my pens, sticker shops, this planner, and everything else I mentioned linked below if you want to know where anything is from. And let's just go ahead and get started. I think for my sidebar box, I'm going to use this one. And then beneath that, I want to put my Bible verse for the week, which was Colossians chapter 3, verses 23 and 24. That is done. That was a bit of a longer verse, so I hope I still have room to put my Bible studies down. Let's find out really quickly. First, as usual, I'm going to put down one of my custom scripts from my shop that just says Bible. This one is in font 5. Just like that. And now I'm just going to go through and write the abbreviation for the day of the week and then what I read. So Monday was 1 Corinthians 7 through 8. Okay, there we have it. So it fits just right. I've got a little bit of space that maybe I can fill up with washi tape or something later, but for now I'm happy with that. Okay, next, let's get our date covers down. I really like the shade of pink in the date covers. When I was picking colors for this kit, I tried to do, so most people I think go back to school in September or late August. When I was in school, like grade school and high school, we went back to school in late August, and then when I was in college, we went back to college in mid-August. But I think most people go back more towards September. So I know that's usually when people start doing fall spreads, and I thought this would be a really fun kit to wrap up summer with some nice bright colors, and then we can all jump into cute fall kits. Or right now, I'm just kind of using this for a random week in summer, so the colors work pretty well for that. I think you could also use this for maybe like a preschool or elementary school graduation. That would look really cute too. Okay, so here's the last date cover. And I will go ahead and put down my washi with the crayons. I think it's so cute. Just like that. And I'm going to put the skinny glitter strip at the bottom. All right, and now I want to lay out my full boxes. Let's see. Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday are probably going to be the best days for me to put boxes on. So I'll put the pink one here, far away from the date covers. And then I will put this one on Saturday morning, so we have one Winston box on each side. And then the crayon one I'll put sort of in the middle down here, so it's also away from the washi. All right, and that's really it for the base of my spread, so I'll zoom you in and we'll get started. Okay, so to begin our week, I decided to start going for walks in the morning since the weather's cooled down a bit. So I'm going to mark that on Monday because I went for a nice misty morning walk. So I'm going to take this little cloud sticker, which is from a shop that no longer exists. Put that right there. And then just write in Misty Morning Walk. All right, and then my main task for this day was to begin the kit for our anniversary sale, and I guess I can go ahead and tell y'all what it's going to be since this video is going up either very close to the anniversary sale or after the anniversary sale. So our theme for this year is going to be Under the Sea Winston, and it's so funny because this is actually Ashley's idea for a kit. I was talking to her about the ideas I had for the anniversary kit and how I liked them, but they just didn't seem right, if you know what I mean. They just weren't clicking. And she just sort of said, well, why don't you do Under the Sea Winston? You haven't done that one yet. So of course I had to jump at the chance, and it turned out so cute. I'm super happy with it. I just really enjoyed drawing it, which surprised me because I almost didn't think I was going to be able to do it. It's a much more complicated kit than I've done in the past. But I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I hope y'all will like it too. So to mark drawing the Under the Sea Winston kit, I'm going to use this So In Love Kinachi from Kina Prints because I really fell in love with this art when I was designing it. So all right. And as you can imagine, that took up most of my day. So I think what I might do is I kind of want to draw an arrow underneath this. Not a super long one, but just one that's long enough so you know I spent a good chunk of time on this. Okay. A little bit smudgy at the end, but I can live with it. Okay, on second thought, I'm not a huge fan of how the arrow turned out, but I do have this skinny Simply Gilded washi that I think would make a nice arrow. So what I'm going to do is white out the arrow that I drew. I'm using Tombow Whiteout. I love it. Best whiteout ever. I'll link that below as well. And I'm just going to trim this washi into a flag. How long do I need this? About there should be good. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I like that a lot better, much cuter, much neater. I think it's a little bit crooked though. Okay, it's sort of fixed. I'm just gonna leave it because I know if I keep messing with it, it's just gonna get worse and worse. And it doesn't look too bad unless you look really closely. Okay, so after work, I had a few different things I wanted to do. I wanted to print some coloring pages because me and Ashley have been really into coloring lately. And then I also wanted to write a little bit and do some yoga. So I'm using 3 dots to make myself a little checklist. I'm gonna go ahead and check them off and then write in what I did. All right, after all of that, I needed to do my least favorite chore of all time, which is cleaning my shoe rack. I know everyone has a different chore that they just cannot stand to do. This one's mine. I seriously put it off until it cannot be put off any longer. I don't even know what it is. You know how most people, I feel like the chore they don't like involves something in the bathroom, like cleaning the toilet or scrubbing the tub or something? Mine is definitely the shoe rack. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. I was gonna use one of these, but I think I'm gonna use this cleaning time kinachi. But I did it this day, so it's done. I'm gonna have to do it for another week or two. I'd be very curious to know what your chore that you avoid at all costs is. I'm just curious. Okay, next, I needed to wash towels, and the last two things I did for the night was just washing my hair and reading. So I probably only have room to mark 2 things. So I'll do towels and washing my hair, because I can use cute Winstons for those. I have reading Winstons too, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to use those later in the week, so I'll just save them. Last one, we have to use him. So laundry right there, and wash hair right there. We need to use some more labels and boxes. We haven't used any yet. Well, we used 1/2 box. All right, let's get this filled out. All right, over to Tuesday. So Tuesday I also went for a morning walk, so we can mark that. If I do keep these up every morning, I probably won't keep marking them every single day, but since this was the first week that I decided to do them, or second week, maybe it was the second week, but it was near the beginning of when I started doing them, we can mark it. So I'm gonna take this dark blue flag from the kit and put it right here, just to put this shoe sticker on a background. That shoe sticker is from my shop. Okay. And then I needed to remember to schedule a payout from Etsy this day. So to mark that, I'm going to use this pink dot, I think. Just gonna write that in. Okay, and then I needed to just do more anniversary work this day. This is going to be a recurring theme in my planner for the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to use a 1/2 box because it did take up a lot of time. And I'll also get some sort of computer sticker. I might actually use one of these. Okay, I want to use this laptop bunny sticker, but it's pretty big, so I think I'm gonna have to move this box down. See if we can manage that. Okay, and then put the bunny kind of on top like this. Perfect. And then write in anniversary work with the right pen. Okay, just like that. I needed to post a sneak peek on Instagram. I've been trying to keep up with sneaks so everyone knows about the sale and when it is and everyone can get excited. I'm gonna use this. This is a FaceTime Winston, but I always like to use it for Instagram. I think it's really cute. All Alright, and after that, oh, Ashley brought me a donut today, or this day, home from work, which was nice. It was an Oreo donut. I think it was from Duck Donuts, if I remember correctly, and I'm not sure if y'all have those where you live. They're from North Carolina, so of course we have them here. And when they first came out, or when we first got one in our area, I honestly wasn't too crazy about it, but they've really grown on me. I think I probably just had trouble acclimating to them because obviously I'm from North Carolina, so we have Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is from North Carolina, so I've eaten those my whole life, and they're like a really big deal here. I'm using this vintage Donut Winston sticker from my shop. These are no longer available. This was actually part of a advent calendar we released one year. Alright, Oreo donut has been marked. I did some yoga and stuff, but I only have room to mark really one more thing. I did fold laundry, and I have really cute folding laundry stickers from Happy Dea. I kind of want to use one of those. They look like this. I think I'm going to use this one because they're just adorable. Alright, so now we can go over to Wednesday. Tuesday took so much less time than Monday. Imagine that. Okay, Wednesday, same thing, morning walk. I hope I have enough shoe stickers to mark all this because I'm running low on shoe stickers. I think I'm going to use a flag again. I liked how that looked. Or I could use a box because I still am not using these boxes that I have. So let me take this box actually, this pink one. Put it right there. I'm using another shoe sticker from my shop. Okay, morning walk. More anniversary work. I'm going to run out of half boxes if I keep using half boxes. So maybe I'll just use another laptop sticker and just write right next to what I'm doing. So for that, none of these really match. So I think I might actually just take this yellow laptop sticker. This is from another shop that is closed now. And I'll just write anniversary work next to that. And I'll just know that took up a lot of my time. Okay, so this day I also made, or I had my first attempt at making apple pie cookies. Never made those before, but I had some extra apples, so I decided to try it. And they turned out pretty good. The taste was not the problem. They tasted good. The problem was that I made them, and then the next day I had leftovers, so I was gonna eat the leftovers. And they got kind of mushy, I guess because of the apple chunks in them, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna have to keep working on the recipe, but they did taste good. And it was fun to eat like a different type of cookie because I think I mentioned on my channel before, I sort of make the same things over and over because all my friends and family request. I have like 10 main baked goods they request. So this day I just wanted to try something fun for myself, and it was enjoyable. Okay, bake apple pie cookies. I needed to mail a book for paperback swap, which I think I've already mentioned on this channel a couple times. I know I mentioned it in my reading vlogs, if anyone is watching those. I'm gonna use this package Winston. Okay, mailing the book is done. I had a few more things. I wanted to do some writing on this day. I try to write every day. And if you're not familiar, I write fiction or novels. I've always liked to write, but recently I've actually tried to really take my ideas and get them off the random sheets of paper / Google Docs they're in and formulate them into an actual cohesive story. That's been a lot of fun. Challenging, but fun. So I'm gonna mark writing time with this blue box and the little pencil Winston. So cute. Matches the back to school theme really well. All right, that's done. This day I also needed to go drop off school supplies. So our apartment complex is doing a school supply drive. They do one every year. And Ashley bought some, I don't know, a couple weeks ago maybe. And they were just sitting in a bag on our coffee table. She just kept forgetting to grab them when she was leaving the house in the morning. So this day she just asked me to go run them by the clubhouse office and make sure they got dropped off. So I did that for her. Okay. I also got some book mail this day. I got this book called The Whistling Season, which I don't really know anything about, but I wanted it because it's set in Montana, which is one of my favorite places. I've been there one time, and we're actually going back on a vacation pretty soon. And I just like to read books that are set in the places where I'm vacationing. I don't know if anybody else does that. I just think it's really fun, especially if you can get a book that's set in the place and was written by an author who was from the place, which is the case with this book. So I'm really excited to read it. Okay. And then I went for a walk, and I just realized I forgot to mark that this day was Ashley's 5-year anniversary at the job she currently has. So I definitely want to make room for that. I'm gonna mark that right now. And we can put that on a box or something, because it's pretty much a really big deal. I mean, 5 years in a company is good, I think. So we'll use this, okay, we have to use a yellow box because yellow is Ashley's favorite color. I know there's a lot of yellow at the bottom here, but for Ashley, it's worth it. So we're gonna use that. And then we'll also use these pink balloons, which are from my shop. So cute. I love using those for any type of celebration or big event. Okay, perfect. And now I have just enough space at the bottom to mark that I finished the book I was reading, which was called Under the Bayou Moon. And yeah, I honestly don't have a lot of nice things to say about that book, unfortunately, because I really, really, really wanted to like it, and it sounded so interesting, and the cover was so pretty. I don't know. My main problem was that So the author of this book is actually a writer for Southern Living magazine. And in my opinion, you can really tell because her chapters are so short and they just read like magazine articles, and that's not how I want to read a book. I have never read one of her magazine articles, but I bet they're really good because her writing style is not bad at all. It's just, I don't think her writing style is conducive to a novel. That's just my opinion. Anyway, moving on to Thursday. So we have our morning walk again, which today I'm just going to mark it with a dot because I want to sort of break up the shoes. So I'm going to use a yellow dot, just like that. And I bet you can guess what comes next. Yes, we have our anniversary work to do. So I'm gonna use a half box and grab a laptop sticker. And for this day, I might honestly just use this orange laptop Winston because this kit sort of has a rainbow theme with the crayons and everything. So I think it works okay. All right, and then I got 3 different things done this day, so I want to mark those. I just like marking what I finish and when. So we finished the Under the Sea Winston kit. And I also did Raking Leaves Winston, which has been highly requested. And Teddy Bear Winston, which was not requested, but I thought it would be cute, so I wanted to add it in. All right, there's anniversary work for the day. I needed to post another sneak peek on Instagram. And this day, I'll try and mark it with a different... Do I have anything pink? I don't think I do. I don't want to use a pink dot, so I think I'm going to skip marking that. I did need to place an Amazon order this day for ink, so I'm going to use this box sticker to mark that. Not a box, that's a credit card. That's okay, it works out the same way. All right, Amazon order. I also needed to order journaling cards because for our anniversary sale, we always do a theme, okay? So this year's Under the Sea theme, obviously, so I needed to order Under the Sea journaling cards to match. For that, I think I'm gonna use this asterisk sticker from the kit because it just denotes like special events for me. Okay. So then this day I was trying to rebake the apple pie cookies, and I thought, you know, I like oatmeal crumble with the oats in it. And I like apple pie with oatmeal topping, so why not try and do oatmeal pie apple cookies, right? So I tried it, and they also tasted good, but they didn't hold up. They didn't even really form into cookies. It was kind of like globs of oatmeal pastry, if you will. So that was another not so successful attempt at these cookies, but as long as they taste good, I'm okay with it. They taste really good with milk, so I just had my cookie blobs and milk, and I was a pretty happy camper. So I'm gonna mark the second attempt at my oatmeal cookies, or my apple cookies, with this baking bunny from my shop. All right. Then I needed to wash my hair again. We're definitely gonna have some extra space at the end of this day. All right, the last thing I want to mark this evening is that I started reading The Alchemist. I think everyone has heard of this book. I had heard of it a lot, but I never had gotten to reading it. But I saw it at the library and I decided to pick it up and read it, and I've already finished it, so spoiler alerts incoming. But I really enjoyed this book. It's an allegorical novel. And I have read this before. I mean, if anyone's ever read like Pilgrim's Progress or a lot of the C.S. Lewis books like Till We Have Faces or The Great Divorce, I've read a bunch of those and generally enjoy them, so it's no surprise I enjoyed The Alchemist too. I did not actually know it was allegorical going into it, which is kind of funny because I don't like to research books before I read them. So that was a fun surprise. It's just an interesting book. I don't know. I like allegorical books because sometimes you already know something, right? You're familiar with something, but when you read it in an allegory, it just has a different effect on you, and that's how I felt about The Alchemist. The wisdom and the logic and everything in it was nothing new to me, but the way the author presented it was very profound and had a really striking effect on me. So I liked it. I definitely recommend The Alchemist if you like allegorical literature. All right, we do have a little bit of room, but we're just gonna leave that for right now. Okay, heading over to Friday. We had a pretty busy weekend this week, so it should be fun to plan. I'm gonna start off with a Made It to Friday sticker from my shop. I'm gonna use this blue one right there at the top. Always look forward to getting to put one of those down. And then I did my morning walk again. So I'll use a shoe sticker today since I took a break the day before. And I'll also put it on a flag. Let's use a pink flag. Okay, and then at work this day, I needed to get 4 things done. So we can actually take our little work header from the kit and put it down, and then take a checklist also from the kit and put it down. I should probably use blue because the header is blue, but I really want to use yellow because I feel like we need some yellow over here. Put that down like that. Go ahead and check everything off with the Sarasa, and then we'll write it in with the TWSBI. So I wanted to back up my files. And then do some more anniversary work like designing and whatnot. And then post a sneak. And then print and cut stock. Perfect. Okay, then I did some more writing. I'm gonna mark that. I will use the pen Winston this time. This is on the same sheet as the pencil Winston. Okay, writing time. Then I did some more baking. This was because I wanted to go visit my grandma this day, and I wanted to bring her something. So this day I made oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, basically because I didn't want to try the apple pie ones and they get mushy again. And I know my grandma likes chocolate chip. Plus I had the oatmeal on hand, and I love oatmeal cookies with different things inside. So I thought it would be a good combination. And that's from Kina Prince, by the way. And then for visiting my grandma, I'm gonna put down a half box. I'm gonna use this pink one. And I do have grandma stickers, so I'm gonna grab those. These ones from my shop. I think I'll take this blue one. Probably matches the kit best. Let's try to visit grandma. And when I came home, I needed to do more laundry, but I also read some. I think I'm gonna mark reading. So let's see if we can get a sticker that I haven't used yet this week to mark reading. I have these from Teddy Plans Co. Oh wait, I wanna use these. I know it. I've only used a couple of them and I wanna use more. So let's use, should we use yellow or pink? I think, well, obviously we should use yellow because, oh no, let's use this blue one because I haven't used as much of the dark blue in this kit. Okay, going over to Saturday and Sunday. I slept in both days, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark that with a couple different stickers. Not sure what I want to use exactly, but I think most of the things that I have will match this kit. Since again, it does have sort of a rainbow feel to it. These would actually be better because that's the bright and this is pastel. Okay, let's take a look. I know I want to use one of these because I'm getting very close to being done with the sheet. So I'll put that one right there. And then for Saturday, I think I want to use this Sleeping Bear from Bubba Bear Studios, and that is from Kina Prince, since I forgot to say. Okay, so on Saturday, the first 8 or so hours of our day was taken up by a hike. We went hiking at Stone Mountain, which I've mentioned many times on my channel before. It's one of my favorite places to hike in the whole state of North Carolina. So I'm going to mark that with this cute little hiking sticker from Happy Daya. And then after our hike, so at Stone Mountain, if you've never been, right before you enter the park, there's actually this little shop called the Stone Mountain Country Store. And they just sell like camping supplies and basic necessities like soap and stuff But they also have a little cafe where you can get, you know, burger and fries, whatever. And they have ice cream. So we wanted to stop and get some ice cream after our nice long hike. So to mark that, I got cookies and cream, which is not going to be a surprise to anybody who knows me. That's one of my favorite ice cream flavors. I think Ashley did she get butter pecan? Or maybe she got cookie dough, I can't remember. But they were both really good. It was just fun to sit outside in the rocking chairs and eat our ice cream. So I have these from Happy Daya, and I think I'm going to use this yellow and white one. Super cute. Just like that. Okay. Later that day after we got home, our mom came over to spend the weekend, or spend the night, I guess. So I'm going to mark that with this little family time sticker. That's from Sweet Ava's paper. And the first thing we did was go get dinner, which was Chili's. I'm going to mark that with this burger sticker from Happy Daya. Then we watched a movie. We watched National Treasure 2. My mom had never seen that one before. She's seen the second one. I mean, she's seen the first one. And she wanted to see the second one. So I want to mark that, and I also want to mark that I finished The Alchemist. So I can't really use one of my marquees because they're going to be way too big. But I can use one of my popcorn Winstons. So I think I'm going to take this light blue one, yeah, and mark National Treasure 2. And then I'm going to take our reading sticker to mark finishing The Alchemist. Yeah, it's a very quick read. Use my glasses, Winston. All right, on to Sunday. We've already marked sleeping in. We got Biscuitville for breakfast this day, which is always just the best. If you're not from North Carolina, Biscuitville is a breakfast place. Very simple. They just have biscuits, as the name implies. And what else do they have? They have home fries, which I love. I think they have English muffins now. I'm not even sure because I get the same thing every time I go. But it's very tasty. If you're ever in our neighborhood, I highly recommend you stop by Biscuitville for breakfast because they're only open till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. After that, I needed to take out the trash. So for that this week, I'm actually going to use this dog pulling out the trash sticker, which is from a shop that no longer exists. Okay, and then this day, Oh, I had to get groceries. Almost forgot that. I have this sticker just from Alley Cat's shop and matches pretty well, so I'm gonna put that down. And then when we got home, my mom asked me to show her how to bake walnut macadamia nut, no, not walnut, white chocolate macadamia nut cookies, because she wanted to make some for a friend of hers, and she never made that kind before, so I made a batch with her. It was really fun. So I'm going to put down this cookie sticker from my shop to mark that. Moving to the evening. In the evening, me and Ashley did some watercoloring. Ashley's been a watercolor artist for years now, and she's finally gotten me into it. It's really fun. I didn't think I would like it. I thought it would, I don't know. I'm not like an artistic person despite all the drawing I do, so I didn't think I would be that into it, but it was really fun. Can't wait to do some more. I'm using this panda sticker from Happy Day to mark watercoloring with Ashley. And then that's really all I have to mark for this week. So I guess I can straighten you up and we'll get you zoomed out. And there's my completed, technically back to school Winston spread. I think it turned out so cute. I love it. It's really fun to use these colors right now before we jump into fall. So I hope you enjoyed seeing me put it together. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!